Hello, everybody.
Look like I just cried, but I just yawned.
Yeah, I did. We didn't have a fight or anything. She didn't cry.
No, everything's good.
So, welcome. We're back to a live session that is unscheduled and spontaneous, and Jen's face is cut in half on Instagram. So this will be an Instagram, YouTube that we don't pop out of Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, welcome. We won't kick you out and force you to go to YouTube this time. We're just having tea and talking about topics that you want to see.
And our future
and what we want to talk
plans,
about. Right.
Some topics we're gonna release in the in the future.
In the not too distant, in the uncommitted future.
Uncommitted.
Yeah.
We haven't do a live like that for.
Yeah, it's nice.
While.
I miss these.
Right?
Yeah, I like the planned ones. Don't get me wrong, but I really like the. Oh, nice! Brandon just got in. Welcome, Brandon. Yeah, hey, we're doing.
Hello, Brandon.
We timed it just. We actually knew you'd be getting back right about now, so we timed it just for that. No, we were just saying we haven't done one of these in a long time, so it's nice to just have a casual tea. Yeah, random one.
Yeah, we're gonna, because we were just putting on the kettle, then I was like, you know what, let's just do a live.
Yeah, let's just put on the kettle in the live room.
And we're gonna sip some of this white tea, Moonlight White, but it's not from Yunnan, it's from Guangdong province. Guangdong province.
Get it right in there. The MacBook will focus pretty good on that. Yeah, very sharp.
Yeah.
Look at that leaf. Look at the leaf.
Look at the leaf.
That's good enough. You did a great job.
This.
Brandon, let us know if we did a great job there on the.
That's the.
Oh, Heather Benjamin D. Orozco.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about your name. Welcome. Benjamin is on Instagram. Brandon is on YouTube, and we are settling down to have some Moonlight White. I don't know if you saw that, Benjamin. You got there just at the end, but yeah, we're doing a Yue Guang Bai.
Yue Guang
Bai. Moonlight White. So just showing the leaf again. Not as good as you. You were really steady. I was a bit shaky. Lily B, welcome on YouTube. Yes, it does look lovely. I really, the look of Moonlight White for me is stunning. That really contrasty, it's not focusing on somehow. That really contrasty, now I can't see anything. Black and white, we're all tangled up. Black and white leaf is just stunning with the fuzz and whatnot. Not to mention it's delicious. Awesome. Yeah, so here we are, spontaneous live session. Pretty subdued inward. A little bit of house smell, fuzz smell.
Yeah.
Can smell the fuzz a little bit. Looking forward. That's going to be pretty sweet once it gets brewed up.
Right.
Metal Tiger Healing. Welcome, Metal Tiger Healing.
Fruity.
Yeah, fruity, fuzzy.
The first, the same smell when I inhaled. The first hit was that fuzz smell, the 好香, but the deeper down, it has more tropical fruit notes.
Tropical fruit. That's right. It's not that straight sweet. It's got that jungle fruit smell.
Jungle.
Hey, Benjamin is finishing some chou pu'er after a big breakfast. So let's try and guess where he is. Don't tell us yet. We're gonna try and guess where you are. So California is even still a little bit.
That's 3 hours different. Hawaii, in the middle.
Ooh, could be Hawaii, maybe Japan. That's a bit later though. That's more like straight around.
12 hours? No, quite.
4 a.m, 5 a.m, maybe.
A big breakfast.
Could be an early riser. Okay, you can tell us now. We're curious where you're at to having a breakfast. Maybe they just eat breakfast at noon. I don't know.
Yeah, like how we
it's a late breakfast. We got tricked. Okay. Okay, and welcome Neza Olivale. Nezi Olival. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but welcome on Instagram, and everybody, welcome on YouTube. We haven't done a spontaneous live in a while, so we thought we'd just jump on and chat about video topics that we are interested in covering down the road, and find out some of the topics that you are interested in hearing us cover. Nice. Light. It has that light still halcyon fuzzy smell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to smell the leaf straight up too after the lid. A little more like leafy, earthy than the tropical fruit of the. This still has the tropical fruit, almost a papaya. Almost.
Yeah.
There's a papaya
and
aroma.
Pineapple sweet. That smell.
Yeah. That's really nice. Hey, Sunny J555 on Instagram. Welcome. West Coast, Oregon. I don't eat for about 5-ish hours sometimes. After waking up. Oh, that's pretty brutal. I
will pass
cheers to you. Yeah. I would be on the ground for sure. You'd have to feed me through a tube. Okay, that was a little bit too graphic. Sorry about that. Brandon is drinking on YouTube. Brandon says he's drinking some cold brewed sencha. So that's a great segue into one of the topics we were thinking of doing, right?
Yes.
We were talking about doing a cold brew tasting side by side of a few teas that we're very familiar with as hot teas, which is basically all we confession, right? We're pretty traditional with tea. And I think this is a little help us branch out a little more, try some stuff. We did that once. We did try cold brew once. Yeah.
With a white tea, it was a Bai Nian, and we did cold brew, and we didn't like it. So
yeah, it was good, but we know the tea.
Okay, I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was missing a lot. You can really taste what didn't come out because we knew the tea well, and we were a little like, well, that's the day our cold brew bottle became the teapot that you see in all our how to brew videos. You know, we have the 900 ml bottle. And it's a great teapot. You just can't hold it because it's not thermal. So the glass gets stinking hot when you put the boiling water in.
Yeah. So in that video, we're going to choose, we chose 3 teas that we drink the most. Drink the most, I think. Yes. So we're most familiar with its taste when it's hot brewed. So we can do they in cold brews and taste them.
And Did we pick the teas? I think we're going to do classic. We're going to do classic.
No, we're going to do Bai Nian.
Oh, Bai Nian, which I really love.
Right. We're going to do in home. We have been drinking a lot of black tea in home. And of course, shu pu'er as our everyday.
We're going to cold brew shu pu'er.
I don't know. Do people do that? Do people do that? Probably
not. Well, I don't care. We're doing it. I'm super excited. I think it's the weirdest cold brew on the list. Black tea, okay, yeah, that sounds standard, like not a big deal. And Ying Home, I think will hold up.
I think Ying Home might taste good.
I think it might hold up.
It'll have more aromatic.
Bai Nian, I can only imagine myself being disappointed, but I'm going to try and open my mind to the possibility that Bai Nian will be decent cold brewed.
The shu pu'er, I really don't know.
Shu pu'er, I have no idea.
Because shu pu'er is not a smell tea. So it already doesn't have, I feel like...
Maybe that's what'll pull it through. Because it's such a flavor in the liquor tea, maybe that's what'll pull it through. It'll still infuse with flavor.
Oh, I have a little hope for that. Now I'm regretting the tea I chose.
No, I like that. I like that.
I just thought, what do we
I'm going to go out right now and I'm going to say the order of goodness from best to worst is going to be Ying Hong, shu pu'er, Bai Nian. And you have the flip. No. I think the roastiness and the buttery creaminess of the Bai Nian, I'm really worried about that.
Oh.
Okay, we're totally focusing on one video. We practically did it already. Anyway, that's one of the ideas we have. So this is your big chance to shout out and let us know, hey, I've always wondered about this, or I'd love to know more about that, or it would be funny if you guys did it live from the top of a tall auto. I don't know, like whatever you think. It doesn't have to be so focused on nerdy stuff. It can just be, oh, maybe it does. She's like, I don't want to go do something crazy just because.
No, what if it's like a challenge, like a climbing and tea challenge?
Oh, that would be cool.
Hanging on the wall.
So let's say hello. A bunch of people joined. Sunny, I think I said hi to Sunny already. Sunny J555. Sound like a radio station. Coming to you live on Sunny J555. Welcome to our Instagram. Tea is intricate melodies. Melodis joined. Welcome. Hello. Okay. And humming tea joined. Welcome. Welcome on Instagram. And Joseph Burton. Hey man, how you doing? He joined on the YouTube side. And Lily B said, I like black tea iced, but otherwise I'm not a big fan of cold tea. Same with us.
Yes.
Except we don't even drink black tea iced either, but they just taste better and more flavorful when hot. Yeah, that's kind of why we're doing it. We're going to see if we'll give it another chance. I want to try it again.
I really think like a blended sanded teas have better dice when it's a cold brew because they don't use a good tea material, so it tend to be bitter and astringent, and you have to be careful. Hidden. Yes, but with cold brew, it really hides that, while the scent and the stuff really give the. Anyway.
Yeah, and you've got the flowers that are still going to come out and give that something.
Yes.
Maybe we'll throw in a mystery tea and throw in a scented and blended, unannounced surprise. I don't know.
Black goji berry, make that purple and blue.
That would be awesome. Benjamin says on Instagram, what are the brewing parameters of that lovely white tea you have? Great question, Benjamin. Great question. As with all of our teas, I don't even know because she brewed it, but it's boiling water. So 100 degrees and
probably 4-5 grams of probably
you're in that zone.
Yeah, 4 gram-ish of the white tea. It's a Bai Mudan grade, so but with 2 leaves.
Yeah, and the Gaiwan is in the sort of 90 to 100 mil zone ish, maybe 80 to 100.
First steep, I think, was like 45 seconds ish to 60, and second one 45 ish, but I forgot. So it's a little bit long, but not too bad.
It's really mellow. The tropical fruitiness is really deep in it. It's still got that little bit of sweet, but it's not so. Like it's not right in your face, right?
It still have that white tea. I like to call that soil salsa, soil milky. That's milky that the soil has.
So yeah, and it's got a nice thick brew. I don't know if they can see let's see if we can see some fuzz in here.
Yeah.
This liquor, I remember when I wrote about it, if you check the description on the website, let me get that drip so it doesn't fall right on the laptop. I'm going to try and show you the fuzz here, guys. The liquor is extremely clear, like bright and clear. But if you can see, there's plenty of fuzz in it, but the liquor's not cloudy. I found this to be beautiful when I was writing about it and brewing it. So you've got this very clear yellow gold, as you can see, liquor. I hope you guys could see that. But in it, you've got these, and if you put it in the sun, they really pop. So you've got these little, like almost like sparkles in the liquor.
We're actually going to talk about this Sunday on
on our Sunday tea book.
Because we're starting on that tea tasting, a little bit of appraisal and
brewing and tasting. And
so one of the things we will touch on that, what is a cloudy kind of in the tea liquor, what is the proper fuzz that you actually want.
Right. Oh, very cool.
Right.
She's already started on her translation. That's why
I try to do that as early as possible. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm doing that every Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I'm those last minute person. Then it's just not.
Hey, Nuev, welcome. Nuev Warden joined on Instagram.
Hello.
And Benjamin said, that's great. Thank you for the brewing parameters. So yeah, you're welcome. And you can check also, this is on our website. So Moonlight White is on our website, and we wrote them down. The official brewing parameters are there.
Yeah, that's more.
And my little description of the sparkling liquor. I'm pretty sure I included that. It's been a while. Who else is here? Hey, Perot, welcome. Josh. And what's the questions here? Lily, black tea, okay. Poirot, oh my God, just my luck. I've been checking the channel nonstop all day to see if the live had started, and just when I broke to get some food, that's when it starts.
Well, cool. Then you have some food, maybe brew.
Yeah, sorry about that, Josh, but Brandon had just got home, so we had to start right then because we were timing it for him, as you can see from the previous chat. We timed it just as he arrived. So next time we'll time it for you. Of course, I'm kidding, right, guys? So. No promises. This is our first sort of spontaneous live in a while. So we're just having some fun talking about ideas that you want to see. Let us know what you would think would be interesting in upcoming videos. We already talk about our little cold brew idea, which is going to be super fun and a little bit weird. And you've got the official list. Good. So I don't have to dig for my phone.
Nice,
And
nice.
my wife says, hello, time for some cha. I mean, time for some cha, which is not a question, but a tone.
I tried that 4 tones. You got to show that.
4
And-
tones of cha?
Yeah.
Cha, 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 cha.
Oh, that's pretty good. Because sometimes when he say that to me, when it's a second tone, he has cha,
Cha,
like
cha.
a really question.
or cha.
And
it's
if he right, and if it's a tone 4, he looks really mean.
cha, right, like that.
Really feel like you chop.
It's really, I find the tones, like I asked her before, like, how do you ask a question? Or, sometimes you'll say, you'll just say to somebody, if you're pouring them, okay, let's imagine we're doing a high tea, okay? And I would say cream, which means, would you like some cream, in one simple word? Because we put the tone has some meaning that's not related to the word. It's related to content, like question, or don't do that, or be careful, or unwritten things.
Yeah.
If you're Mandarin, boom, suddenly it's the wrong word. And people
You have to hold the tone, right? Every time he say 看见, like means look or stuff, he looks really mean. 看见.
Yeah, because it's 4/4, like the down tone.
And if it's the first sound, he pronounced super soft.
Kan.
I really feel like
because the learning videos, if anybody's dabbled into the learning, the Mandarin learning, when they show you the first tone, at least the ones I've done, they always say them like that, like cha, like really soft and level, cha. So weird. So now when I concentrate, anyway, sorry, back to the comments. This is this is not a Mandarin speaking channel, surprisingly, but it is a Chinese TNT culture channel, so it's kind of related. All right, so hey, you're not late, dude. We didn't schedule it. Josh says, sorry.
Branding attack, always like that.
Yeah. So he says, sorry, I'm late. Also, sorry, I missed Sunday's book session. Yeah, that's unforgivable. So you don't mind being late now, but that Sunday, no.
No.
Just kidding. It's fine. That's why it's recorded, dude. You can always go back and catch up, leave comments or questions after.
Mm-hmm.
And don't miss, but I don't know if you were here when Jen just said it, but coming up is some really cool tasting stuff and brewing stuff. We're getting more into that juicy tea nerd stuff. If that's what you guys are into, I think you're going to love this. And I know you're going to love it. Was doing chores and got carried away until I missed it. Oh, well, you know what? Good for you for doing the chores. Cheers to keeping the place tidy. Good job, buddy. Super weird today. What is he drinking that's super weird? Fresh cookie cha and osmanthus blossoms, cold brewed. Everybody's cold brewing.
Wow.
So that's one of the, I think we already told it all plenty, but in my new Hario, which is the formal name of what we call our teapot, our cold brew teapot, we got a Hario for that too. Our Hario Muzu Dashi cold brew filter bottle. I think that's what we have.
Is it?
I don't know. Grab one. Are they right there? No, they're not. Okay, forget it. We're not grabbing it. They're not. If their arms reach, I was going to grab it, but they're not right there. So, but that's what we have, a Hario. It's the one with. Is it the one with the rubber top that pops off and the filter?
Looks like a wine bottle.
Looks like a wine bottle. Yeah, really nice brewing vessel. I really love it as a brewing vessel.
Yeah.
Hot, cold, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We did an event. I'm going to talk about the event because I thought it was a really elegant way to serve tea. We did an event at Burke's, the jewelry store in Montreal for Chinese New Year. Really high-end event, really elegant. And we served it just like wine with the white towel. But the white towel in this case wasn't for drips. It was to hold the steaming hot bottle, right? Yeah. But they don't know. And it just looks elegant. And we just pour them some.
And especially for green tea, it's really pretty. You
see the leaf and
the buds and stuff.
So I love that vessel for brewing.
Right. And let's talk about more.
Yeah, kukicha is Japanese stem only tea. Yeah.
Oh.
What did he say though? Does it have like a silicone green top? Yeah, ours has a silicone green. We've got some with black. They have one that's red too, which I really want to get someday too. The red.
We're collecting all the
colors. Yeah, get all the colors. They have the whole rainbow.
Right. Okay. More topics. Okay. So
wait, I'm going to say hello to Carol Vinix and Barovna Karovna.
This is your
Barana Karovna. Welcome on Instagram. Okay, go ahead with topics now.
Okay.
And sorry if I butchered your names, guys. Oh, and Lise Michael. I don't think I said hi to Lise Michael. So hello there, Lise Michael. Carry on now.
Okay. Oh. So we also have planned to do probably that would be videos, a series of videos or something, because it wouldn't be too much. Okay.
Oh,
it depends on your feedback. If you guys are interested in that, I might do that a little bit more details, fill in a little bit more meat.
Be
if
interested,
not,
okay? Don't let me discourage you. Be very interested, okay? I love doing
because
videos.
he hates this kind of topic, which is yes.
Okay. Reveal.
Brief Chinese history and geography.
I love that.
No, you hate it. Come on, you're a nerd.
I love those topics, especially geography and history. No. Okay, so why she's confused about this is because
you very clear stated.
I'm a formally trained engineer, and when I was in high school, I hated history. But now I really love history, especially Chinese tea history and especially geography. I find I actually want to learn all the Chinese provinces. We were having a province discussion about Canada the other day. She asked how many provinces and blah, 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 which has changed since I learned it in school. So I had to kind of update my provincial lexicon, actually territorial lexicon, because the provinces didn't change, only the territories did. So anyway, but I don't know all the Chinese provinces by a long shot. Do you actually know them all?
No, not at all. I don't even know how many we have. How many do you have?
We have 10 provinces and 3 territories.
Oh, you passed.
But I don't know how many China has. But I know it's a lot more than 10. It's a way a lot more than 10.
My geography in that sense is quite bad. Sometimes I'm mix up a province and the capitals and stuff like that. But that's not what.
That's not what we're covering.
Right. We cover more of that.
Geography.
Geography a little bit, and also how the the concept of the China's central China and how it evolves. It's not always that shape as we see on Google Map today, and how
the different governments influenced tea production.
And you can how tea, the processing technology also migrates, right? Because of different stuff. And I found that because when we talk about tea, it's unavoidable to talk about Chinese culture. And when we talk about Chinese culture, the history, and a lot of times geography, they're binding together. So I just think it might be interesting to get them a little bit like roughly, if somebody just want to have a rough idea, have something to refer to that is tea related. And
and that stuff to me, unlike was just explained, I find that super interesting. The history and culture of China, the more I learn about it, the more I'm fascinated and realize how we feel like it is a small world now. We can fly everywhere. We can be everywhere. Everybody's got cell phones. Everybody's got unlike like 100 or even 1,000 years ago, where everybody had common technology, or everybody didn't have common technology. We all have the same thing. So it's easy to think. And I was definitely in the mindset of thinking, oh, everybody's pretty much the same. And while that's true on a lot of levels, everybody wants to, have some security, be with their family, eat well, and live well. But how they do it is really different. And
people are people, but culture are wildly different.
Culture is wildly different. So how you arrive at those common principle-based end goals is really different. And how you think about things can be really influenced in a way that, if you're in it, you don't realize. If you're not in it, you think you understand, but you maybe don't. And the more I dig in, the more I realize there's a lot I don't understand and would love to understand better. And so I'm super excited about those kind of topics. And I think they're good for us to share and for people to share. Good for everything.
At least we think so. That's why we're doing that video, right?
Yeah. So this is going to be hard to pronounce. Svink.
I'll be right back.
Svinksai. I don't know if I pronounced your handle right, but welcome. And we're having a Moonlight White. Really nice white tea. We showed it off earlier, so you can go back and check it out in that. But here's the brewed leaf. We're on infusion, I think 4 or 5. There we go. Get that in focus. Gorgeous dry leaf, black and like a silver and white, very contrasting leaf. Hey, Simmerjeet on YouTube, welcome. Cheers. Moonlight White. I just got asked on Instagram what we're drinking, so we're having Moonlight White, and we're talking about doing this spontaneous video to talk about cool topics that you guys want to see in the future and some of the stuff that we have envisioned and get some feedback. We find you guys always shower us with great ideas. Ta-da! Jenna's back. And yeah, T Wizard says good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, T Wizard.
Good afternoon.
The T Wizard. Or if I pronounce it really carefully, the T Wizard. Because he has the dots. Just kidding around. Just had that for the first time yesterday. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Cool. What do you think of that?
Yeah, how was it? I really like it as a white. It's one of this one is from Guangdong.
Province.
This one's from Guangdong.
So it's not the same material as the Yunnan one,
which is the more typical Moonlight White.
So we have Symergy on
yes,
YouTube.
Symergy just jumped in while you were away. David Kilmer, welcome to the spontaneous show about future video ideas. So anything you want to see, share it with us. And we're talking about some stuff that we have envisioned, which might give you a little bit of get your juices going so you can pop out those good ideas that you guys are constantly popping out.
And Lily B is brewing some Moonlight White to join in. It's great tea to drink on a really clean palate.
Which was exactly our case. Very clean palate. Haven't eaten in a while.
No snacks this time.
Yeah, no snacks. That's too bad.
Somehow make me sad a little bit, but it's not too.
Cool.
It's just the time I want a snack. You know?
So Symergy gives us a string of favorite topics. Okay, aging tea, storing tea, tea pairings, and brewing parameters. Okay, cool. And Josh says, "Oh, I've got some chatsi happening here, big time." Josh says on YouTube. Also, if you're looking for recos, my favorite vids of yours are travel videos. Oh, recommendations. Got it.
Okay.
Did it take you a while too? I was totally like, just go along with it.
Because of what happened yesterday, my first thought was raccoon.
Oh, yeah, we had to chase some raccoons away yesterday. Let's finish this off. So he loves the travel videos. I know it's not safe now to travel to Asia, and of course, safety is paramount, of course. But I love
it's hard to buy a ticket. That's the problem.
Tea House travel videos, and would love to see similar travel videos if it's safe for you guys to do so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
You know, I'll confess, Ottawa was the pilot. That's something we really want to do. One of my favorite things about the tea and the tea business, tea people in general, is that camaraderie, right? That we obviously. We coordinate with these people. We don't just show up, but we call them up and say, hey, this is what we're doing. We're a tea vendor as well. And the reception has been great. And it's kind of just a way for us to share this platform and just get people to know I hope you enjoy that when you go to another town, probably one of the things as tea people you like to do is like, where do I get a good cup of tea? Let's go check out a tea house.
Check out tea houses and stuff.
Yeah. So definitely when it's safe for us to do that, we definitely want to kick that up again.
Montreal, Toronto, those are definitely on our list.
And Symerjeet is going to brew some white moonlight soon.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, good one.
We're having Moonlight White over here.
Oh, there's a good question on Instagram. So let me just catch up a bit though, because Sphinxi said, just had that for the first time. Yeah, I have to explore it a few more times, but as of right now, I'm not too much of a fan, but my wife loves it. Good for you. I really like that, your approach to say, I'm going to give it a couple more chances. We were talking about that, I think in the last Tea Sunday, we mentioned how it's always good to go back a couple times because it can be your mood, maybe your breakfast doesn't match.
This is really making me burp.
Me too. I was totally having the chatsi burps. I'm like, I'm live. I can't just let it rip.
Satisfying burping.
Yeah. So we're definitely
I wish we should do that together. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that would be funny. Okay.
Too gross.
Yeah, we'll try not to do that, but you never know. We're a bit crazy, so we might actually tea burp. So anyway, good for you for going back to retry it. Then the Tea Wizard. I'll stop doing that. I just think anyway, the Tea Wizard says, did you guys on Instagram says, did you guys try Vietnamese raw pu'er? And yes, we have. Vietnamese? No, I think it was Laotian actually, or Laos. I think
we did. Did we try Vietnamese? Laos for sure.
No, Laos was the World Tea Expo. We found that material. They said it was a really old tree.
Right.
And pretty interesting. it tasted pretty good, right?
Yes.
Pretty, yeah. So that was a sample we had, but
we definitely tried those. On the other hand, we definitely didn't try enough.
yeah, I agree.
Like I don't have a good opinion or thoughts on this because I
Not
just
enough
tried
data,
really a few.
Yeah. So, but that's a great, maybe that would be something fun to do, is seek some out and do some tasting. I don't know. Tea house videos would be awesome. Yeah. So if you haven't seen, so Sphinx, I'm not pronouncing this right, but Sphinxai says on Instagram, the tea house videos would be awesome. So we did one for Ottawa, and we want to go to other cities and check out their tea houses and, shout out to those people who are making it happen in the streets of the big cities. Yeah. So the tea stylist, hey, Linda joined. Wave.
Hello.
I hope I can say your name. I just said your name. I don't know if you're like, if you prefer me to call you the tea stylist. I will do so. Welcome, Linda. And it's Seven King Sai. Oh, Seven King Sai. Okay, Seven King Sai. Thank you for rescuing me from trying to pronounce your handle. That was really hard. There's like no vowels. Next time I see one like that, though, I'll try and do some vowel substitution.
Yeah, like how we do with the car plate.
I synced up with your burps. Nice. Tea wizard. Haha. Anyway, you want to pronounce it is fine. Oh yeah, cool. I'll be nice. I won't go too crazy. All right. So for those of you who just joined, Linda. No, just kidding. We're just talking about stuff that you want to see, and anybody, not just Linda, can answer this. Anybody can answer, but we're doing some topics that we have planned to do down the road. Ooh, we call this a social media oversteep. It's gone from that light yellow gold to sort of a deep yellow. How's the fuzz though? Where's the light?
Wouldn't be too strong, I hope, because this is like a 5-6 infusion.
Yeah, we're up there now.
Shouldn't be like too strong. The color is dark.
Yeah. So if you guys have fun topics, or we're throwing some out as well to get your juices going. If you want to add to them.
Right. Shall I continue?
Josh is double dipping.
You're the live police.
He's trying to get me to say hello again on Instagram. You didn't fool me, Josh. I'm totally onto you. Or maybe he's got to hit the road and he's going mobile. Anyway, you're welcome to join our Instagram, Josh. It's totally cool. I'm just kidding. So we already said, so back to the YouTube comments. We'll read a few of those, see what's going on there. So Josh, no, you get the next one ready. So I have so much trouble finding real Chinese tea houses and even shops in Toronto. So if you guys have suggestions, I'd love to see them. My fave place that actually had real Gong Fu Cha closed. Oh.
For the just temporary work. For good this time.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully not for good.
Right.
There's a lot of flavored centric places with fruit blends and such, but not Chinese tea. Yeah, those places are precious, and we'll definitely try and find them and shout out for them. Amber, yeah, it wasn't quite amber on this end. Simmerji said amber. It's really a gold, not deeper? Even too coppery. It's just gold yellow, still pretty yellow. Yeah. Definitely, it does look amber on my phone screen though, but it's more true on the YouTube channel.
You never know, different
I don't know what it looks like on your screen though. That's true. It could just be our screen.
Right.
So sorry about the white balance. We're not, we don't have a control room yet where the people are taking care of that perfectly on the transmission side, but we're going to get one of those. Just kidding. Just nerd jokes. Sorry. I think I lost her, guys. All right, back to the comments before I lose all of you. What's your favorite? Hey, hang on. I'm going to come back to your question, Linda. I want to finish up on YouTube, or I'm going to get totally mixed up. Josh said also actually.
Little processor is going crazy, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm not like 99%. Would love Chinese geography history videos. Hey, didn't you already say that? We already.
Huh? Where are you?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Went out of business even before COVID. Oh, right. Boo. Okay, cool. Sometimes I read them out of order, so I may have read that history geography one earlier, and we talked about it. Right. So yeah, we love that topic, and we definitely want to do some. And we had some other comments on the YouTube channel already, kind of asking us to cover that too. So it seems like something people are interested in, and we get it. Like it is really important if you get into Chinese tea, sort of just beyond the flavor. it gets kind of it gets very interesting to go into some, light, not super heavy, but some light history and geography. Very helpful.
Right.
And then let's do some topics.
You want some?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
We also have the yellow tea video we want to talk about because we did some video on.
Just good. Bold.
Okay.
Bold now. We had a social media oversteep, and it's good though.
It's pretty good. Then I diluted a little bit for the. That's pretty good. I actually don't mind.
A bit of tart, huh, on the tongue side.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Like we have been drinking a lot of like a black and oolong, and then I go back to white and green. Sometimes I'm heavy. I'm expecting that level of intensity and go back. It feels like a little bit. I need to refine the white tea balance on myself.
Right. Yeah.
So on the yellow tea video, we want to do comparison tasting at the same time. Huang Dacha and Da Qingye, both yellow tea on our website, and talk about what is yellow tea and some common misunderstanding.
Sure.
And why our Huang Dacha and Da Qingye is actually can be named the same tea. He doesn't even know. I didn't even tell him.
I didn't know that.
For the effect of the video, so I didn't tell him much about the background so that he can generally kind of represent a lot of people asking those
Which
questions.
is my job, right? To figure out, to ask the Westerner questions.
Yes. So that's one.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. I like that. I love side by side. I love side by side tastings because
we taste both tea. We know how they taste, and they're wildly different. And I could totally just call Da Qingye Huang Dacha too, but
I didn't know that. Yeah, we're gonna find out why.
So that's another one. Talk about yellow tea. Kind of continue our tea topics on what are the 6 tea types, a little bit of deeper dive into each categories, right? We did white tea, we did green. Do we do green tea? I forgot. Anyways.
Yeah, we've got the 6 tea categories 101, we've got the 6 tea categories 201 down on the channel. These are the dive into the specific category to fill in some blanks that you can't cover when you're in all 6.
Right. Then I was thinking this. I'm not sure. Like all those topics were not settled. Like it's video or live. It could be both way in the end. So don't know yet. I was thinking the other day when I was reading, I was thinking maybe this is a topic. A maybe topic is talking about those words that include the tea in it in Chinese. The most commonly popular known is like a cha dao, right? A lot of people knows the way of tea, but sometimes you see cha yi, right? Or maybe called the art of tea. Then you can have something like cha su, which means the way of having tea, but not in a so elevated level as cha dao, which has a little bit more spiritual. Like more philosophical,
right? Maybe pensive or like like that.
Yeah, a little bit more connotation than just cha su is more like a daily people's habit of drinking, like throwing leaves in a jug and drink. Just people's, common people's way of drinking.
I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I think that's a great. I think that would be super interesting. Like just those. I don't know.
Do you think?
I think so.
I'm not
first,
sure.
I'd love to dive into a bit more on what like cha dao and cha yi, but cha su, and if there's a couple other ones, some surprises like that might be interesting. Let us know if you think that's cool. And want to do a quick comment here? We've got a couple comments before especially Instagram slides off the screen so quick.
Right.
So Linda says, "What's your favorite hei cha?" Oh boy. I mean, if you strictly go by the hard definition of hei cha and strictly by what we drink, neither of us can lie. We both have to say shu pu'er. We drink it every night. But because you said favorite, I don't feel like I'm restricted to my most frequent. But I love Shi Pu'er. And I feel like I don't want to include Pu'er. I want to include like,
you want to do something just pour aside and do the rest.
Yeah.
But you know what? My first thought is I don't like.
That's
I in
honest.
general
I think that's fine.
don't like Hei Cha as much.
It's not your go-to thing, right?
Yes. However, if you say my favorite Hei Cha, this is probably the wrong answer. I would be aged Hei Cha. I love aged tea.
Oh, that's not wrong. That's a great answer.
But it's a cross. Like I don't care much as if Tianjian or is that just a Liu Bao. But I really love that aged flavor that the dark tea has.
Yeah, I think that's a great.
Is that a cheater?
That's a bit. Answer? I feel like it's a bit of that, but it's mostly just a great answer because it's all. I know you and I know that's totally honest. And now I want to steal your answer because I also love the flavor of aged Hei Cha, but I'm going to go with Qianliang Cha is my favorite. Yeah, because I just that one snuck up on me. Right, I remember when we first got it and we were doing the tasting, and I was like, oh boy, I don't think I took notes, but I was like, I can't write about this on one tasting. I got to have it again. And then as I had it the second time, sort of earlier, like what Seven Kings, I think, said. I can't remember if it's Seven Kings, but I think it was Seven Kings who said it, that you have a tea and you're not sure. Like it sometimes catches you off.
He has an Andy, but we'd like to call you Seven Kings.
Yeah, you're right. Seven Kings side, you're right. So then it really hit me as a really inward meditative tea. And I really love that about it. And the I think we have a 2012 that is of the two, I prefer the aged one too, just a bit deeper.
You know, like the more I think about this, the more I think about this, there's something interesting is I find just based on our customer preference, I found there's actually a preference. In the winter, people tend to like Qianliang Cha more. In the summer, we have a lot of Fuzhuan.
Yes.
Right?
Great observation.
Now I think about that. I was like, in the summer, people.
Yeah, and I feel like I've been abusing Fuzhuan lately. I got to drink a bit more of it. I've been kind of leaving it out. So I really like that tea too. But yeah, and Linda, favorite questions are not unfair. Hey, TJ9. I think they're totally fine. I think it's totally legit. And we gotta have answers to those favorite questions.
I think the only unfair one is what's the best tea?
Oh yeah.
That's the question I really.
That's like, oh come on. So don't throw that one out there.
Yeah, favorite. We can definitely.
Said I'm just helping your engagement because remember I gave him some trouble about double dipping. It's totally cool, man, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
That's so sweet of you, and he's really. I'm
a jerk. Just ignore me most of the time, but you have to guess when.
It's not
Raymond,
hard.
welcome.
It's not
Raymond Broderson joined. Welcome. TJ9. I said hello again, and I'm a little confused. There's TJ9. Give us a wave. And then Land Before Tom TJ9 joined. Like I don't know if that is that. I don't know what that is. Anyway, then Linda says favorite questions are unfair. Sorry, and it's totally fine. Don't worry. It was fun to try and answer it. So quick YouTube side.
Right.
So there's a little convo on YouTube. I'm going to skip over your convo, guys, but might come back to it later because I want to get to the video ideas. And it's totally cool. Please chat amongst yourselves by all means. But then Josh says, I had gone during the opening week, for the place that closed in Toronto, the Kung Fu place. And so Josh and the lady, she loved my interest in tea. So she gave me a serving of her father's private 40-year-old Sheng Pu'er. Oh, that's just so awesome. That's tea people, right? That's what we were saying about the shops. Like we go there, we're tea vendors, they're tea vendors. You think it might be like, not at all. People are like, yeah, come on over. We'll do a video.
It's a pretty a small but pretty tight community. I feel like
we all love tea. I think that really knits us together in a really beautiful way. It was so sublime. So continuing on about the 40-year-old Shen, so sublime. I've been chasing that flavor ever since. I sat there for literally 8 hours drinking and it never ran out of flavor. No joke. Wow. All right. I'm going to do a shameless plug. Okay. 2003 Iwu Gushu Shen Pu'er. Try it. I know it's not 40 years old, but it's really good. We've got a little bit that we're gonna actually. That might be one of our video ideas, right? I think we're gonna so we can go.
Because we opened the one cake the other day, and it was just by opening that, it was so amazing to look at the leaf. And as soon as we opened the,
I gotta go do not disturb. I totally forgot. So sorry about that little bong sound, guys. Yeah, Simmerjeet has a challenge.
What?
He said you should totally do a top 10 tea list as a challenge. I think he's throwing it down to us to say what are the top 10 teas. I don't know. Give us some. Do you mean the top 10 teas that we love each, or do you mean like the top 10 teas in the world,
or the top 10 teas we had?
Or
right?
yeah. But I love the idea, and I want to accept the challenge. I simply need a little bit more detail, please, and thank you. And then 20 years isn't bad. Just need to earn some money. Yeah. I'm flat Baroque. He spelled it Baroque, like the music. That's awesome. Because COVID. Yeah, COVID. Boo. Yes, your favorite. So our top 10 favorites.
We did a top 5.
We did a top 5. We'll put it in the buff. We'll put it in the queue. Okay. We got to give some time between the top videos. But I feel like, we could do top 10. And plus, it would be interesting to do that in a few years after, see if they've changed. I hope nobody would get upset. I think people understand that people change, right? We're allowed to change our favorites after a certain number of years, though. You cannot do that after like 3 months or anything. I'm not allowed at all.
Well, we have different concern. My concern is that's pretty much just the list as it is.
Right. Oh, if you take our 2 top 5s and put it together, we probably end up with the top 10. That's a good concern.
That was
That's
my
totally
concern.
true. Yeah.
I was like,
you're right.
Not sure.
Okay, we'll think about it. Just kidding. We will think about it.
We will.
And I think we will circle back to at least redoing
It's always
the
like to do a refresh.
That could be a good video, like our new top 5 or 10 teas, like 2-3 years later, like what's going on.
Yeah.
What else have we got in the bin coming up? Okay,
we also got, I want to do a cupping video.
Ooh, interesting.
Tea cupping.
Yes, cool. So, and if her ideas, guys, give you ideas, shout them out like Simmerjeet did. We love that. That's why we're here. Absolutely. We're here to use and just benefit. We've already benefited. I'd like to just say
a lot of
already
our
benefited.
Videos come from you guys, and those are great videos.
Really good ideas. The tea book, the whole Sunday tea read was your idea. So and we love it. Like
absolutely.
I don't know if it started pure how it came out, but that's you get the seed of an idea, it grows, it develops, and then something.
And sometimes
comes out.
When we think about something, we wouldn't really to do it because we wasn't sure it would be if like a good idea. People want to do it, or is that just I forgot again? Would that be just a painful whenever it's okay. Yeah, what I mean is like sometimes we have an idea and we just feel like, that's a lot of work for something like that.
Yeah,
and it might not time for us to do it.
And you guys just push us over the edge and get us through, and we're like, somebody asked about that? Let's rock it.
Yes.
And Josh reacted to it. Western cupping? Scandalous. Yes.
Yeah, I want to talk, I think the angle I wouldn't tell, like I wouldn't be doing like how to do cupping kind of video, because I don't think cupping is very useful for people drinking, like a daily tea drinker, which is what our channel is about. Is mostly for people who love tea, drink at home and stuff, and just to talk about what's the difference, because I also see people are kind of like tea festivals or stuff talking about cuppings to general tea lovers, and sometimes people feel a little bit confused. Am I supposed to use that? Is that the right way? Or it's more about just
to frame it, kind of to put a context around it, kind of.
Yeah, like and what's the difference between should I use cupping, or should I use gaiwan, or should I use teapot? What's the difference? And any application and its a limitation. Does that sound like a paper?
No, it sounds really
application
interesting.
And limitation.
It was
and
a big
future
question.
research.
It was a big question for me when when I first encountered cupping as a way to taste tea, I was a little bit like, again, just like you described, I was like a little bit shocked, not sure what to do. It was pretty foreign to me. And I think this is a really interesting topic for us to cover. And also, I think a lot of folks are like, kind of like Josh. They're like, oh, that's for a certain like it can put some context around what is the what and when, where, the 5 W's and H of cupping. When to use it, how to use it, why to use it, who to use it on, stuff like that. No, just kidding. We would never use cupping on you guys. Sound like a Chinese medicine thing.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that because the other day I was looking into tea cupping, see the Western paper, the articles and stuff, and it come up to be lots of other meanings of tea cupping. And the same with the tea. If I search like a tea on YouTube, it's all about spell the tea.
Right.
Then first I was like, spell the tea. What would that mean?
Spill.
Right.
Spill the
tea. Yeah. Spill the tea. I said, then later on, I noticed it's about gossip.
Yeah, it's about gossip. Yeah, it's killing it.
Some dirt on some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe you guys can share with me what are other implications of the word tea that I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Wrong crowd, I think. These are tea lovers. They're like us. They're like, what? What do you mean spill the tea? Doesn't that mean you got to wipe it up? And then other people are like, no, I got to tell you all about John or whatever.
Right.
Just gossip.
Okay. And I want to do of course, a how-to video is always a good thing. I would like to do another how to brew green tea because, of course, gaiwan and stuff, but that would be how to brew green tea in a tea glass. In a tumbler, and when to use which way, because there are in general 3 ways of using glass tumbler to brew green tea, and how do I decide and when to use what and how to do it too.
Yeah, I think people would love that because there's a wide range of, like all tea, right? There's a wide range of green teas quality-wise out there, and give people some context about, I think the tendency is to kind of think that the gaiwan is sort of the upscale way to brew tea, but that's not always the case, right? No. So stay tuned for that to see when and how to use a tumbler for green tea.
Yeah. Yeah. And last on my list is a little bit of cultural topic and stuff is up your game. And so my temporary title is up your game, stop being a Lao Wai.
The working title.
Up your
game, don't be a Lao Wai. So Lao Wai is just Chinese for foreigner.
Yes.
Lao Wai.
Yeah. And basically the concept is share some those how should I say insider tea terms that Chinese would use to describe tea.
Right.
And the kind of the image I was thinking is a total Westerner face going to China and suddenly say those super insider, super pro Chinese tea terms and know what it means and use that correctly. Like I think for us, when you have tea with Chinese or producers or farmers,
you'll freak people out. Yeah, it would freak them out. I just say the veggie names and they freak out. When we're at the table, I'm like, oh, is this blah, blah, blah? Because of my Chinese consists mostly of tea, obviously, and veggies. I know a lot of veggies in Chinese. But yeah, if you come out with those high-end tea words, boom, eyes are gonna pop out. Right?
Yes.
Just totally like, whoa.
Like for example, a lot of you guys probably know like a yun, right? That's something. But what exactly is yun, right? How to use it, basically. What is that yun that you describe that? And other words like those super Chinese and not flavor words.
Yeah, which is really a kind of a double interesting topic. First, you get to understand the word, and second, like Chinese tea, it goes like flavor is talkable for 1 second at the table when you're assessing, right? And then it goes into all these other qualities that make a really great tea that are really, really interesting and often overlooked. Like yun.
Okay, that's my list. that's the list that
All right.
I'm
That's an awesome
thinking
list. I'm
about
super
doing
excited to start pumping those out.
right.
And let's just check the YouTube comments, see what's going on a
Yeah.
little bit there. So Brandon, so I'm a little bit surprised. Brandon says, so wait, Josh said, Western Cupping Scandalous. He also said that he loves the Cha Dou, Cha Yi, and Cha Su idea. Ask what is Cha Su? My answer, tune in. Ayo Maya.
I don't know what happened.
Tune in for what is Cha Su, okay? But I don't want to spoil it. So I'm gonna make you, I know you'll come back, but I gotta make sure the other people come back too, Josh. So and then Brandon says he loves tea gossip channels. Honestly, I wouldn't have guessed
How is that? I've never watched it. Because
I
I don't know
You gotta
the
ask
people
Brandon.
there. They are
But would you guess that? This is if I'm not mistaken, hair metal lover, right?
Yeah.
So I just didn't see. I wouldn't have guessed that, but it's totally cool. And maybe you can turn us on to a few tea channels. We can check them out, see what's going on. The British PSA on consent is all about tea. I don't know
what
the British PSA. I don't know. Public service announcement is all about tea. It's all about tea. I don't know what that's about. Process. No, I know T comes from capital T standing for truth, which is a phrase in the gay community for dishing out about someone or some situation. This became the pun, spill the tea. Oh, spill the truth. And it's spilled a capital T.
Oh.
So now it's just TEAT.
Oh.
That's the word origin of tea being gossip / truth.
Oh.
Right? I guess gossip is just supposed to be truth that people don't want you to know, right?
Oh.
I don't know. Okay, very good. Thank you, Josh. And Joseph says, yes, please do that green tea one. Okay, we will. I don't know. I feel like that one, we have some maybes on the list. No, we have some maybes, but I think that one's pretty much part of that ongoing series of beyond the six, like diving into the 6T categories, like the yellow one, the side-by-side yellow, that's pretty much gonna happen. But again, no timelines implied. Okay, and then Josh says, due to the fantastic linguistic evolution of slang in the gay community, this became a running joke carrying on the pun, scalding tea, aka juicy joppa, cold tea, old news, etc.
Oh,
very cool. Yes.
Okay.
Brandon, actually, when I tell people I watch tea channels, most of the time they assume I mean gossip channels. Yeah, I feel like that's sort of what the word means now.
Yeah, when I first searched tea, it's all those, and it's a huge follower, big channels with a couple of videos. I was like, whoa. Yeah, tell all your gossip loving friends to watch our tea channel. Don't give them any details till they tune in. No, I'm just kidding. They probably wouldn't like our channel at all. We should do a little bit of gossip and Chinese tea. Gossip about what? I don't know. We don't even know anything. Yeah, you're right. Oh well, it's going to be Chinese tea only, folks. Sorry about that. No, not sorry. Kidding. So and then Josh says, yeah, I mentioned Taiping Ho Kui at the Chinese New Year dinner table, and jaws hit the floor. Yeah. They really don't expect us to know those teas. Right? Super badass kind of. Yeah, that's a fun one. I think that's a fun one. People will love that. All of these topic ideas are gold. Love it. Thanks, Lily. Thank you so much. Okay. And Clement Wagner is here. Hey, Clement, I didn't see you join, so welcome. Upvote on the real Chinese T words topic. Okay, good to know. Okay. I thought that would be popular. I think based on the reactions and the stuff, we can prioritize certain ones and stuff like that. And then Josh says, LOL cliffhung. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Me too. Remember you refused to tell him? Oh, cliffhung. Yeah, good one. Oh, wow. Do I speak English? Yes, I do. Clemens, and then Brandon says, all in favor of the green tea one. Oh, okay. Say aye, everybody. Music guitar. What a cool handle. Welcome. What's the most expensive tea you guys have ever tried? Bai Nian Song Ping. Yeah. It's Song Ping for sure. But I can't tell you how much it costs because I don't know. So don't call for the price. I realize I said that as right on the website. Yeah.
it's tricky, guys. Okay, it's tricky at that level. But that was definitely
you
like,
see, at some point you kind of understand a tea like that, even though it's a call for prize.
we got to say bye to
Oh.
Instagram.
Bye bye Instagram.
Instagram, we've only got 20 seconds left. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Until next time, don't go away, YouTube. We might confuse them. But you guys keep steeping and you guys stay tuned. All right.
Okay.
Ciao. Bye-bye, Instagram.
I just realized you said, "Oh, say goodbye to Instagram." Then okay, bye bye. That's it.
I love that.
And you're the official one, like say what you're supposed to say.
Yeah, you don't have to say much to Instagram. It's just they already they can't like, they can't subscribe. They could heart it, right?
I guess so.
I don't know. Who cares? We're with YouTube now. Forget about Instagram. Sorry, guys. I just got to do a quick post it up here. Now I'll do it later. It's not urgent.
Instagram is not the favorable.
So music guitar, I think he said thanks down at the bottom because I love the handle. So I do a little teen music goofy stuff. You can check the channel for all my embarrassing but fun projects that I've done. We did a great project with some of you guys out there, which was super fun. Probably one of the better music videos I did. I'm pretty sketch when it comes to music, but we did a hair metal tune, an Aussie tune, right? Crazy Train, but it's Oolong Train. So that's pretty funny. If you like tea and humor, you should love that. So most expensive tea, we answered that. Simmerjeet said, I. Oh, and then Josh said, I. I said everybody say I. So Poirot, but also Oolong and Pu'er. Cough. Thanks. And Para says, if you like a tea video that maybe is not for the tea heads purely, but would certainly bring tons of views to your channel, do like a top 10 most expensive teas you've ever tried and a quick bio of each. He's right. That's one of those clickbaity kind of things. People would click in just because it's top 10 expensive. You know? Yeah. That's a good one, man. Thank you.
That's actually.
Honestly,
I just cannot think of 10.
No, we have
I can always rank that, but
we have. I don't know about 10, but we could even do 5. The number doesn't matter much as long as it's most expensive and top and some number in the list. Boom. That's SEO gold. Thank you, Josh. Cheers.
That's actually very valuable.
Yeah. So YouTube, and he goes on. YouTube algorithm will boost both top 10 videos and most expensive videos. Yes, exactly. SEO gold. And nice. I enjoy playing Crazy Train on guitar. I'll check it out. Ayo, wow, good for you. That's a hard one. Ayo.
Whoa.
So don't laugh, okay? I did my best. I had to me and another guy. I'm blanking on his name. Not Kyle. Dylan. Yeah. So what I did was I went out to the community here just to explain how I can possibly forget the gentleman's name, but I went out to this community and I asked for people if they wanted to participate in a tea and music video, and I got Igor on keyboards. I got Dylan helping me out on guitar. I got a friend here in Ottawa to help me out also on guitar, and then I also played the bass guitar and the voice. So again, apologies for your eardrums when you hear it, but I did my best. And yeah, so if you're interested in music guitar to do another tea and music video, I am thinking about doing I'm thinking of moving into the funk realm.
We love funk.
Yeah, I might do something funky this time. So I'm not stuck on the hair metal theme. I did one to the tune of Hey Jude. I did one country and western just because I love
What was that? Fudran, I think.
Hey Cha. Hey Cha.
Yeah, so I think the video was like the Fudran.
Oh, the Fujuan, how to brew and boil Fujuan has the Hey Cha soundtrack under.
We're hoping that Hey Jude would attract some people to listen to the song while they watch the brewing.
Yeah.
And if possible, those people who want to see how it's brewing and realize that, oh, this song is too annoying and turn it off.
Yeah.
I don't know which way it would go.
Yeah. Oh, and then what did he say, Jenna? Are you kidding? I can't afford like anything at your store, LMO. Nothing expensive. I'm dying.
No, because it's because you said top 10 expensive. That really makes me feel like they have to be super expensive.
And it's most. Yeah, it's not
and
top
most,
10 expensive.
Right?
Top 10 most is, so it has to be like the top drawer stuff.
Well, top one is definitely
Bai
Nian
Song Ping for
yes,
sure.
If you guys are into aged Pu'er. Why I'm hesitating. Aged Pu'er, check out. We have a blog post. You might need to use the search because it's couple of years
Pretty
ago.
old, yeah.
We kind of recorded all the pictures.
Let me type it for
and
them.
stuff.
If you search for
right.
this, the search is pretty good. If you give it a moment, it'll actually start and pull up anything that matches. And I think it's products or blog. I'll put Ping too.
Right.
Just because, with the pinyin.
Oh, and let me just explain. I think some people might not know what it is. And
oh, yeah.
So Bai Nian means 100 years, not meaning it's actually 100 years, because at that time nobody knows the age, but that's Song Ping Hao is the old, the very famous pu'er dealer in the early 20th century that was known for producing a really high quality pu'er, and that cake comes from the early 1920s, so it's a very super aged one, and you would probably see Song Ping Hao or stuff in usually auctions and stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, we didn't break the cake because it's really precious. But
yeah.
as in, like as the tea ages and stuff, they start to drop a little bit. So in the article, you will see what we had was 2.8
really
gram.
under 3 grams.
Yes, really small amount. We use our mini guy one like this. This kind of mini guy one to brew, and we had over 20 infusions.
Good,
definitely
great quality. And I remember in the end, right, how the gold comes back.
Yeah, how the and the thickness and the stuff. So
crazy.
If you're really into aged pu'er tea or stuff, be sure to check out that blog post.
Yeah, so I put the spelling of it, and I think I'll tell you what, I'm going to check and make sure that if you search that it comes up, and I'm going to put the link in the description anyway after. I'll go ahead and find it. And Josh says, I'm happy. Oh yeah, he said he's not complaining.
Brandon said we need stuff with the clickbait titles. Oh, hail the YouTube
algorithm. Yeah. It's funny. It's
our personality issues. It's because for me, if I click any... Personally, if I click any clickbait titles and stuff, I give them thumbs down. I just don't like that. I like what the title reflects the content and stuff.
So we try to tread the line. We try to pick the juicy words, but when you come through, you won't be tricked or misled. You'll find the real.
And I found that if I do proper keywords, it never attracts as much traffic. But I think I should work harder to look into those things. Yeah,
and on the other hand, it doesn't attract as much traffic, but it attracts this kind of traffic, like the folks out there who are actually really, really into this. And, it's, of course, those organic things are slower, but I think they're better quality in the end. Not much different than a real tea plant. You know what I mean? Not saying that you guys are tea plants, but oh, we didn't even take it out of the fridge.
I did.
Oh, you did. Great. Okay, so we'll just check out these comments, and we will start to wrap up here then. So Josh just says he's super happy that we're sourcing top quality Chinese tea. Thank you, Josh. But we'll buy more when I have. Yeah, of course, dude. Of course.
Yeah, it's a tough time.
COVID is tough time. So man, no hurry. And it's all good too. Like not to shamelessly promote, but it's all really great tea. Like we try to make like the Huangda cha really good stuff, accessible and whatnot. So
yeah, that's why we don't like people asking, do you carry the best tea? I don't. We don't carry the best tea, because the best tea for me is, if it's a pu'er, it's Bai Nian Song Ping.
Yeah,
it's that level. I don't feel shame that I don't carry only the best tea.
Yeah,
and that's what I found interesting. If I go to LCBO, like a liquor store or something, nobody would say we only carry the best wine. We only can there's no shame. My philosophy is accessible, daily, good quality. What I care is the price and quality matches. It doesn't have to be this.
And what you're told you're sipping is what you're sipping. That's important for us to really let you know that, if it's Chengxing Bai Cha, which is near Anji Bai Cha, this is okay. It's delicious tea. It's great. It's similar to Anji Bai Cha, but it's from Chengxing.
Yes.
Right. Those kind of things.
Yeah. Only Supreme Tea, you will see us put the label of the best tea of its kind,
Yeah.
but not the rest. But the rest are good considering the price
Really,
and
really
the
solid.
quality.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
bet.
I care.
You
Not,
bet.
yeah.
Oh, and Brandon says he thinks we're doing everything perfect. Organic growth might be slow, but it's sustainable and gets you small but dedicated community. Yes.
Yeah.
That's right, Brandon. That is what we're looking for. So with that is kind of the future. If you're thank you guys for tuning in, number one, and for all your great ideas. We love them. We've got our notes taken. Our note taker got all of that. And we're super looking forward to getting those out there. If you're tuning in after and you're watching this live session after it's been posted, don't hesitate to leave your ideas down in the comments below. We will definitely check them out and see what we can do about those. And I don't know. I think, yeah, click like, subscribe, whatever, notification bell, you know the drill. Do all of that stuff down below to make sure you stay in touch with us. Check the links later for those discussions we had that I said I will post stuff. I will post stuff on the links. But until next time, keep steeping. Nice one. I like to surprise her with that. Take it easy, guys.
I was like,
Good to see you again. We'll see you next time.
Yes.
Pew.